Leo, for you guys to have your first home game here of the new year, it's been a lot of road hockey lately, but it's got to be nice to be in your own bed a little bit.
No, it was really good to be back in the arena. They had a lot going on here, so I don't mind practicing at other rinks, but that Paul Lewis is really cold. It's like a mini rink, so I think you just get back to the routine. We're fortunate, the guys, the breakfast and lunch every day, just to get back in the swing of things, video or meeting with guys. So we're excited to get home and play in front of our home crowd tonight.
A little hard on boards at Paul Lewis too, huh?
Yeah, tough. There's no. It's easy to get the puck out because you've got the glass and then the wall right there. But no, it's we're happy to be back.
And as you come back, a couple of players coming back from World Juniors, Consta Hellenius, Anton Wahlberg, both of them in today?
No, I think just to kind of explain how we went with so they're each going to get a game this weekend. So Wally will be in tonight, Helly will be in tomorrow night. I think looking back, our sports science department, talking to Michael and Crave, talked a lot on the bus on the way home, and then we met that following Monday just about the plan and talking to those guys about going back a year to Yuri's situation. A little different because they were in Europe, but that's a lot on those young kids to, 7 games in 11 nights for them. They got no Christmas break, so we get both guys said don't show up to the rink till Thursday, just to kind of get away and reset. They're both really young kids, and I think it's a really good plan. I think going back like with Yuri, I think a little different because of Europe, and then I think after that it took him some time talking to the staff and the trainers and Crave to get back. I think he went through a stretch right there where it's a lot. I think he played over 90 games for the seed. That's a lot. So I think we want to put the kids in the best position to be successful, and they're each going to get a game this weekend, and there's a possibility next weekend they'll just play 2 or 3. We haven't talked about that yet, but I think going forward it helps out with our schedule too, where we're just playing this month on the weekend because our front half was so front-loaded. So they're not missing, they're only missing a game, but I think it's really beneficial for them long term.
Nice. Hearing you referenced Michael Dess and Nick Craven, to just have the luxury in the AHL of so many different voices in that room that can help you.
Yeah, they're great. Like, honestly, on our scheduled days off, I really have Pacer and Vinny they do an unreal job of, like, they just have a great feel on when the guys need days off, when we play. I really don't do anything with that, to be honest with you. I just okay it, like whatever you guys think. They played a lot longer than me and at a way higher level than me, and I lean on them a lot. And then going back to Crave and Michael, they're outstanding. They really care about the player first, and they're always coming up with ideas and thoughts, whether it's guys getting back from rehab skates or whatever it is. And they came. I have thought about it, but they came to me right away after the game on the bus, and we talked about it. And I thought it was a great idea, but it just speaks to their character, and always, there was an hour after the game, they're thinking about our guys coming back, try to put them in the best position to be successful. And I thought it was a great idea. In the past where I've coached, I had the same thing with a World Junior player that came back. He actually was a goalie, and he really struggled that next kind of month and a half. He just, whether it was fatigue or it's a lot on young players, especially playing in a high-stakes, high-environment tournament like that.
So Anton Wahlberg coming back in the lineup tonight.
Yep.
Sounds like Jagger Joshua is going to make his
he'll be in the lineup tonight. So it'll be good to see him. With that being said, I think our team's playing really good. He's going to get an opportunity to play, and we'll see where he's at. I think he can bring a different element to our team. He's big. He's a good skater for a big man. He's good around the net. know a lot of people that know him and that have coached him in the past. Someone who I respect, and I would say a mentor is head coach at Michigan State, Adam Nightingale, and he kind of rejuvenated his career, and he had a great senior season and went on to play pro hockey. But there's a really good hockey player in that in there. But it's also good to have inner competition. I think that's really important too. Guys have played really good. There's guys out of the lineup that are playing really good. Keys had a goal and assist. He didn't play in a long time. He earned the right to get another opportunity to play tonight. So we're excited to see him, and he just has to go play and not really give him too much, and just trust his instincts and don't worry about mistakes, and just go out there and play your game.
A couple of players on your roster, Isak Roseanne and Devin Levi. It's a month out, but they're going to be all-stars. What did you think of that?
Yeah, outstanding. I think anytime you have individuals that have success, it comes with the team first. I think our team's playing really good hockey, and they've been a huge part of that. Dev has done a great job. His attitude since coming down a couple months ago, he's been a horse for us. And Rosie's had sometimes you forget how many points he has when I don't really look at it too much, but he's having a really good season, and I'm sure he'll credit his line mates. But like I said, you have it's a team sport. We're playing team hockey right now, and when you're playing good, guys are going to get recognized, and it's awesome for them.
You guys were good all season against Utica, but there's been some close games. What would be your keys to the game, or what have been the keys to the results against the Comets?
I think it's you respect your opponent for sure, but it's making sure our team's mentally and physically engaged to start the game on time. Like if you look at the game they played Wednesday, I watched the full game. Credit to them, they were ready to go. Syracuse wasn't ready to go. It was 2-0, 5 minutes into the game, and they won 5-1. I think when you get to this level, you could look at records all you want, but anybody could beat anyone on any given night. They play extremely hard. They got a good power play. The last time we played in Utica, I think we got Poulter. He was really good in the net, and every game is tight. And the message tonight to the group is we've done a really good job, and I respect the group a lot for how consistent they've been. And I think you're halfway through. We've established a standard and an identity of how we want to play, but we also have to know, being where we're at right now in the standings, you're going to get everyone's, they're coming. And we got to make sure we're ready to go and start the game on time every single game and play our game, because during this stretch of the time, like the points are so, it's really tight in the division. I mean, you look at it, you're going to have to be around a 600 winning percentage to get into the playoffs, which is some, you think about that, that's a really good season. And it's tough, so we just have to make sure that we don't get complacent, we don't become comfortable, and we got to, like I said, I think there's still areas of our game we can get better, and we have to keep getting better, and it's a good opportunity for our group tonight to take another step.
Do you have an update on Noja?
He's week to week, upper body. Yeah, there'll be some time still before he comes back. Like there's maybe a chance, after the, we'll see how things go, but probably sometime after the All-Star break.
And the others are addressed, Brow and Tulio and MacArthur.
Yeah.
They're all healthy, right?
Yes.